Hey, welcome back. Today we're going to learn how to divide using partial quotients. Now, before I can get into partial quotients, we need to know what a partial quotient is. So, a partial quotient is a piece of the final answer. It's a piece of the final answer. And the reason I use partial quotients is because as a beginning divider, sometimes I get confused and I need to know all my steps. So let's look at 4 divided by 48. I'm going to draw my thinking line. That way I can divide up by place value. Now, my first question, can I get 4 to divide by 4? Will 4 divide by 4? Yes. How many times will 4 divide by 4? How many 4s are in 4? 1. You're right. But using what I know about place value, it's not just 1. It's 10. Because the 4 is in the tens place. So 4 times 10. What is 4 times 10? Well, if I'm not too sure, I can count by tens, can't I? So I'm going to count by 10. 10, 20, 30. Right, 40. So 40, take away 8, gives me, right, 8. And then I'm going to put a 0 there so my brain can see that. Now, I don't recommend doing this I don't recommend doing this after you get comfortable doing this skill. But to show me that I'm done with this step, I'm going to put a line through it. This line helps me see I am done. Now, as you progress with division, you won't need this line because your brain will automatically drop down. But to show you where to drop, I think it is best for learning dividers to be able to cross off what they're finished with. This is why I do that. So, my new problem now is 4 divided by 8. Can 4 divide by 8? Or 8 divided by 4? Yes. So, I can say 4 times, how many 4s can I get into the number 8? How many 4s can I get to the number 8? You're right, 2. And because 8 is in the ones place, it is just 2. So minus 8 equals 0. I'm not done. These pieces beside right here are called partial quotients. I have to circle them so I know what I'm using. I'm going to add them up. 10 plus 2 gives me, right, 12. Think you can help me do this next one together? All right, so again, I'm going to draw my thinking line to make the big 7. I call it a big house, but math calls it a big 7. Now, can I get 6 to divide into 7? Is 6 greater than or less than 7? Is 6 greater than or less than 7? Right, it's less than, so I know it will go, don't I? How many 6s can fit inside of 7? How many 6s can fit inside of 7? Right, 1. 1 6 can fit inside of 7. So, 6 times 1. But is it just a 1? No. What place is that 7 in? place is that 7 in? Right, it's the tens place. So it is 6 times 110. Well, 6 times 10. I'm going to count by tens again just to make sure I know. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. It is 60. Eight minus 0 gives me, right, 8. 7 minus 6 gives me, oh, you're so smart, 1. I am done with that piece. So I can tell my brain, it's done. It's done. So now I'm going to move on to 18 divided by 6. My brain is going to move on to 18 divided by 6. Can 6, I see 2 digits here, so I have to check both digits. Can 6 divide into 1? No, it can't. 6 is greater. Can 6 divide into 18? Yes. So I'm going to underline the 8 because that is the place that I'm going to use to multiply. I'm going to use the ones place to multiply. How many 6's can I get into 18? How many 6's can I fit inside of 18? You're right. It's 3. So then I subtract 18 off, and I zeroed out. I hit 0. So I'm done dividing, but I have one more step. I have to add up those partial quotients. I have to add up my partial quotients. 10 plus 3. 10 plus 3. Yeah, you're right. It's 13. I hope this has helped, and I'll see you guys again real soon. Bye.